Hello, today is Saturday, August 4th, 2018, and we're going to talk about a few New Jersey Transit issues. First things first, with regards to what happened yesterday with the canceled trains, I did a video about that yesterday, so you can, of course, go back to that one, which was uploaded back yesterday, August 3rd, 2018, Friday. We are going to talk about a few different schedule changes coming to New Jersey Transit in this video. We're also going to discuss, unfortunately, fatalities that have been taking place on the New Jersey Transit rail system. So, without further ado, let's go straight to my desktop screen and we will talk about pretty much what's been taking place with New Jersey Transit. Unfortunately, we had a fatality this morning in Middlesex County. A man was unfortunately struck by a train. Let's read this. A man was struck and killed by a New Jersey Transit train in Middlesex County earlier this morning. The North Jersey Coastline train hit 39-year-old Joseph Niev of Perth Amboy at the Perth Amboy train station around 7:30, according to New Jersey Transit spokeswoman Lisa Torbick. At the time of the incident, there were 3 crew members on the train and no passengers. Train traffic has been suspended between both directions between Woodside and Perth Amboy. Buses are currently being called in to accommodate passengers, Torbick said. The New Jersey State Police Department is currently investigating the situation. No further details were made available Saturday morning. So, in order to figure out what's going on here, we're just going to quickly Google New Jersey Transit NJT on Twitter. We look that up. Okay, so the latest update we got from New Jersey Transit was 2 hours ago at exactly... this is the wrong information. I apologize about that, everyone. We'll just quickly log into my account. I know you all cannot see my password. It's pretty much secured. So we'll log in right now to my Twitter account. Thankfully, nobody saw my password. There we go. Now we're going to retweet that. So this tweet was sent out about 11:55 a.m. So pretty much the article on NJ.com was not updated. So that's why, of course, we checked Twitter to double verify our information. Thankfully, we did that. Right, and pretty much social media team is on till 6 o'clock later today to answer any questions. I honestly am doing my own video about New Jersey Transit, so we really don't need to, of course, talk to people from New Jersey right now. So yeah, pretty much service is back on or close, but the main highlight of this story was buses from the New Jersey Transit system were called in to, of course, help accommodate the passengers. Now we're going to go to our next story, and I apologize about that. NJ.com is such a pain with my ad blocker, but I need it, otherwise numerous ads will just come up on my screen. So you don't want to go to that article. We wanted to go to this article first. That's better. Now that we are back on track, another person was killed in Atlantic County, who was struck by a NJT train. So this incident occurred back on Wednesday, August 1st. The 58-year-old man was identified as a Pleasantville resident. Daryl Watts was hit by an eastbound Atlantic City line train near the border of Pleasantville and Absecon. I can't even pronounce this. I apologize, everyone. At 7:05 a.m., NJT said. A spokesman said he did not know the exact location. Back on Wednesday, service was suspended between Atlantic City and Egg Harbor City for more than 3 hours. The train left 30th Street Station in Philadelphia at 5:37 a.m. and was due into Atlantic City at 7:16 a.m. 100 people were aboard the eastbound train going to Atlantic City. So pretty much, the person who was struck and killed by a New Jersey Transit train back on Wednesday. I am sorry I could not report this information because as I was keeping an eye on what happened this morning with regards to service on the Northeast Corridor. Just double check my info, yes. I know it was the Northeast, yeah, the North Jersey coastline, excuse me everyone. As I was keeping an eye on the story, this came up on my feed, so that's why I wanted to talk about this story with regards to what happened in Atlantic County. And all I'm just going to say is, you know, with the Long Island Railroad, they have a campaign telling everybody not to go on the railroad tracks. They have radio ads. In fact, I think it was a month or two ago, I was listening to WBAB in Long Island, and they were telling everybody, don't go on the railroad tracks. It's not worth it. Well, New Jersey has a flagship radio station. It's 101.5 FM. Why isn't New Jersey Transit buying airtime and telling everybody not to go on the railroad tracks? And I'm sorry for making it personal in that regard, but I just hate to see these incidents happen in New Jersey. In fact, if you saw my video I did with John back in Belmore on Tuesday, I did show everybody the sign at the Belmore train station. You know, they have a phone number with regards to suicide prevention. So, honestly, again, and I'm sorry for making this personal. If you need help, just call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. And this should be at every New Jersey Transit station. Right? They should be giving the phone number out. In fact, I'll give it out again. If I haven't given it out, I'll give it out again. Okay? I'm going to leave the number on the screen right now. The number is 1-800-273-8255. If you are thinking about it, please consider the lives of other people. Alright? We had these two incidents. One back on Wednesday and one that happened earlier this morning. Please. There is help available. I know I made it personal too much, but you know, this information needs to be out. And if New Jersey isn't giving out the National Suicide Prevention Hotline, or New Jersey doesn't have their own phone number like Long Island does with the railroad, it's a big shame. It really is. The last topic we're going to discuss in this video is, of course, pretty much New Jersey Transit cutting back on 2 lines starting in September. Alright, so we got here that will be shutting down the Atlantic City line for 4 months and ending the Raritan Valley line direct service to and from New York. The details include Atlantic City line shutdown scheduled to last for 4 months. So pretty much the 4 months will be September, October, November, and December, with service resuming in January 2019. Off-peak Raritan Valley line trains will no longer go to and from New York Penn Station starting Tuesday, September 4th. According to a memo sent Friday from Richard Green Jr., New Jersey Transit Direct Rail Operations, and obtained by New Jersey Advanced Media. A public announcement was, of course, scheduled to be made on Friday afternoon. New Jersey Transit officials said the shutdowns are to install federally mandated positive train control equipment. So, you are seeing that New Jersey is, of course, following up with FRA, FTA regulations to, of course, keep the PTC available. Pretty much the PTC needs to be in place, and this is what happens with the Long Island Railroad as well. The PTC is being installed on there as well. Alright, so we're just trying to figure out if we can get any more information. Alright, so here's more information with regards to Atlantic City. Atlantic City rail tickets and passes will be cross-honored on New Jersey bus route 554 on PATCO trains at Lindenwood, Walter Rand Transportation Center, and 8th Street Market Street. Only on River Line lines between Pennsauken and Walter Rand Transportation Center only, and on special shuttle bus operating between Cherry Hill, Pennsauken, and Walter Rand. Service is expected to resume on both lines, as I mentioned earlier. I said this earlier. hopefully January 2019. Okay. Yes, so installation of positive train control equipment has sidelined an average of 30 to 40 locomotives and cab cars a month as New Jersey Transit tries to meet the December 31st, 2018 deadline to have all of the PTC hardware installed. So far, New Jersey Transit hasn't installed enough equipment to satisfy the FRA's quality for a 2-year extension of the PTC to 2020. Shortage of rail cars and locomotives resulted in trains that are missing 1 or 2 cars, causing severe overcrowding and complaints from commuters. So, what I'm trying to say here with regards to these issues is that I'll quickly mention this, and I mentioned it a few months ago when I was with John in Hicksville, was that New Jersey had no right to steal the marked cars for the Long Island Railroad. But maybe this is giving me a change of heart when it comes to how New Jersey, which is seeing a large increase of people using the rail system, might need those cars. So I don't know if it's... Maybe we have to scale back on our criticism of New Jersey in regards to that. But we'll just continue reading this article very quickly. Redeployment of Atlantic City crews could cut down the number of canceled trains, which spiked this week. An engineer shortage caused by employees leaving New Jersey Transit jobs for other railroads have forced trains to be canceled when an engineer cannot be found to operate the trains. Engineers are also testing the PTC equipment. You have this right here. Yep. So pretty much people were complaining this week about all the canceled trains. Alright, Atlantic City Line has been operated by NJT since 1995, and Amtrak bowed out on a joint operation it had with NJT since 1989. The line has the lowest ridership of any NJT's rail lines. Well, that statement is correct because, in a way, recently with the decline of Atlantic City, not that many people are honestly going to Atlantic City anymore because a lot of casinos have been opening up in Pennsylvania. So why do people in Pennsylvania really need to go to New Jersey to go gamble? Alright, here's more information. The one-seat ride to and from New York City on the Raritan Valley Line has been a holy grail that advocates fought to get since 1999. New Jersey Transit started sending off-peak Raritan Valley Line trains directly to and from New York in March of 2014. Customers riding those rush hour trains will still have to change trains in Newark to get to and from New York. That's pretty much a headache to deal with. But I quickly want to see if NJT has any press releases. So we'll Google that. Press release. We'll Google that. News. Here we go. Okay, 2018 news releases. Okay, what do we got here? Alright, so pretty much this is the press release from yesterday, so we'll quickly read it. Yes, here we go. To accommodate the critical safety upgrade, all service on the Atlantic City Rail Line and off-peak one-seat Raritan Valley Line service will be temporarily suspended beginning on Tuesday, September 4th. Okay, off-peak one-seat rides on the Raritan Valley Line to Penn will be temporarily discontinued, so I'm clarifying that point because I wanted to see if New Jersey Transit had the press release, and here's the press release from yesterday, according to NJ Advanced Media. It is important to note that Raritan Valley customers will be receiving the same level of service into Penn Station, but of course they will have to be required to transfer to a New York Penn-bound train at Newark Penn Station. Okay, so pretty much it's just easier to share this press release with you. So we're going to disregard this article that we just read. So what I'm going to do for the end of this video, if you are seeking any information with regards to Raritan Valley service and, of course, service on the Atlantic City line. I will leave this press release in the description below. I will also leave the information regarding the fatalities on New Jersey Transit. So instead of 4 articles, there will be 3 articles, because the NJT article from their press release would be easier to read at this point. I want to read it myself just very quickly. So, of course, they give you information about the Atlantic City line, so they go very in-depth on this article, which they planned it out, honestly, because of the PTC work. So we'll highlight that word again, so many of you know what's going on if you are first hearing about this, and if you're in New Jersey and, of course, you take the Raritan Valley line or take the Atlantic City line. This is very important information. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this New Jersey Transit update video. I hope you found the video very informative. That was the whole point of doing this, because I do want to cover New Jersey in a way, because even though I don't use New Jersey Transit, keeping in mind there are trains, obviously New York Penn is a big hub for New Jersey Transit, and I'm going to cover it as much as I can on this channel. Metro North, honestly, I really don't want to get into that much, but New Jersey has a very interesting situation that I'm honestly fascinated with, and I want to keep talking about it. And of course, we will talk about New York City Transit news, and of course news with regards to the Long Island Railroad on this channel. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Until the next video, take care.